ladies and gentlemen, it is time for me to bring you a happy story for the day. And if you guys have been watching my recent videos on these shaders, you guys would have seen that as I've been collecting most of them, I've been talking about how I haven't been able to get the Blacksmith. And basically the story behind that goes, I pre-ordered Advanced Warfare way back in the day, and I knew that you were supposed to get the Blacksmith shader with it, and I didn't know how you were supposed to get it. What the fuck is this? The servers aren't available, that's not good. I was trying to figure out how to get the code, but at the time, honestly, I just didn't put that much effort into it, didn't think much of it, so I realized on my receipt I didn't have the code. I assumed it was something like you just got for signing in. Whatever the hell it was, I didn't really put much effort into it. And what ended up happening was it was like 6 or 7 months later, and I was finally like, yeah, I'd like the Blacksmith shader. I was putting in a shit ton of effort into getting every other shader, as you guys just saw with the Ingram package opening. That was huge. And as I was doing it, I was kind of like, all right, let's see what happens. And I was told by a bunch of different people, hey, call GameStop, and they'll try to hook you up. And I called GameStop and told them about it, and basically they told me, yeah, you're fucked. It's been too long. We can't get you a code. And that was kind of how it was going at the time, and it wasn't the best situation. I kind of just gave up on getting it. I knew that they gave out special codes at E3 as well as Gamescom, because I really wanted that shader, and I almost contemplated getting it, but it was just a little too pricey for that. And anyways, I was calling GameStop today actually, and I was trying to fix a password issue with my power-ups reward thing. And as I was doing that, I just said, fuck it. I've tried it like 4 different stores around here. I wasn't taking no for an answer, but I'd pretty much given up hope. And I talked to the guy on the phone. He sounded like he barely spoke any English, and I was like, hey, yeah, I had this code, yada yada. I was never able to get the stuff, and he was like, yeah, let me look into it. And I'm sitting here like going through stuff on YouTube, going through like the partnership stuff, and just reading up on all that, because that's what we're about to get into. And he ends up telling me, yeah, like he starts reading me a code basically. And I was like, wait, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I put the code in. It took us like 10 minutes because he didn't speak English. It was the funniest thing ever. He's like T for the Tina, and R for Roger,
Checking for available bounties.
And 8, and he kept saying 8 as 8. It just didn't make any sense. And long story short, I got the code right, and I put it in, and it doesn't work. It says like the code is non-redeemable or whatever. And I'm like, fuck, you gotta be kidding me. And I asked the guy, and he's like, yeah, we still have the codes, but it's up to the publisher to basically make them inactive. And I thought it was over, but right before I was about to go to work, I basically said, fuck it. I tried one more time, I put it in, and lo and behold, I get this beautiful fucking thing right here, this Blacksmith shader. Everyone's seen it. It's been out for months, so it's not like anything new. But I basically decided in this video today, as you can see from the title down below, I'm putting on the Blacksmith shader on all the different armors for each character. So I have them on each character right now, and yeah, as you can see, like, look at this thing. This thing looks sick. Let's get right into it. Let's put it on the other items. Let's see, I'm using my thought process right here. So again, it's like one of those, maybe someone's done a video where they've shown them off, but not with every armor that we have, like current, up to date. So I decided to do that, kind of see where we were at. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Obviously, I think this thing looks slick. It's an interesting camo. I don't think it's the best one, but it's kind of like the prayer for Nepal, where you kind of want to get them all. It's like the old Pokemon slogan. Gotta catch them all, man. I gotta have every fucking shader in here. Get all these other big time YouTubers doing every other cool thing out there. I might as well be the guy that collects shaders, I guess. So, and let's see. Let's get the Iron Banner boots going. So, like, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Which one looks the best? Like this one, the white on white with the tree and stuff, doesn't look too hot. Let's see how it looks with the Trials gear. I always thought it would look really similar to the Aru's Passage, which is the Trial shader. I really thought that, but it's actually completely different. And I have never seen it like this. It's been such a long time. Like, a bunch of people rocked it when it first came out. I'm gonna leave that helmet on. I'll throw on these, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, it still is a cool camo. Though you can't go wrong with the white, black, and yellow. So that's it on the Warlock. I don't have the Watcher's boots, the Greaves, whatever you want to call them, for the Warlock. So that's why I have these boots on. And let's go to the next character over here, and we'll start out with the Hunter. But yeah, man, I busted my ass for this shader. I tried for so long, and I had pretty much given up all hope. And something about it today just made me say, hey, you know, I'm gonna ask this guy. I'm gonna call him Habu. I don't know. I think his like legitimate name was Michael. That's like one of the most like racist things you can say, and I apologize. But like, dude sounded like he was in India. Told me he was in San Francisco. Whatever it was like I could barely understand him, but he came through. So that's my boy. Shout out to him for making this happen, because he hit me with a code out of the blue, and I still have it written down right here. It's right in front of me, and I am eternally grateful to him for that. So if you guys watched my Ingram opening thing, I did get some of the camos or shaders. I keep calling them camos, I don't know why. I did get some of the shaders that I was looking for, which is awesome, but I'm still missing a couple of them, and I think I'm gonna take a step back. I just got Metal Gear Solid 5, so I'm gonna try to play that over the next 2 weeks before the Taken King comes out. But yeah, man, it's like just getting a little bit closer. I now need 2 things from Future War Cult, 1 thing from New Monarchy, and 1 thing from Dead Orbit. And I know that once they put that huge 2.0 download, which I actually think comes out on the 8th. I'll have to double check when they're doing that, but it either comes out on the 8th or with the Taken King. But essentially they're going to set up the loot system to where you can't get something you've already got, which would be awesome, because lo and behold, I'm wearing this new shader I got today. But these guys right here, these 2, I'm not going to say anything. Just watch the video, because you're going to see how much of a pain in the ass these things were. So I'm going to start out with the House of Wolves shader, and look at that right there. That thing looks sick. I don't care what anyone says. That thing looks absolutely nasty. Could probably change up the cloak to make it look better, but it's definitely not a bad looking get up right there. Maybe I should just become like the style guardian. You know, like everyone's got their like little niche. I'm like average at everything, but I get all the shaders, so like I can just customize the shit out of them. I don't even know if that's that special, but I don't know about this one. It looks like he's wearing like a black sweater. Doesn't look that good. Let's see what it looks like on the Crota gear. Oh man, I'm not even gonna lie. I saw the little sneak preview today for the Taken King stuff. All right, this doesn't look too bad. Yellow face, yellow knife. Other than that, it's kind of all blacked out. That's kind of cool. But anyways, I was like so pumped for the little teaser trailer they showed today, and I was really thinking that with everything they were showing, like the new shaders that's gonna come out with it and everything. Oh wow, here we go. Look at this. My dude's looking like a straight up bumblebee, straight savage right now. Look at that gold mask. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked right here. All right, Trials gear's up next. But like yeah, we got like a combined total of like 12 new shaders to get. So like that's gonna be fun right there. Look at this, man. This guy's completely blacked out, completely murdered out the face right there. No color. I would have changed that up a bit. At least made something yellow. This I like the Iron Banner so far the most. But let's see like what the second tier Trials gear gets. Since they don't have a helmet, we're just gonna throw this on. Yeah, not enough yellow, I think. I think like the black, at that point you're getting into like the Revenant, and even past that you're gonna get like the super black that's coming out with the Taken King. So let's move it over to the Titan. This is the last character, and I mean, I know someone probably made this video months ago, back in 2014. If they did, you know, that's cool, but we've gotten new shaders, or not new shaders, but like new equipment since then, so I figured show it off. Let me know what you guys think. And man, hey, if anyone out there went through the same thing I did, if you guys still go to GameStop, if you're one of like the few people who actually still get disc CDs, I fucking feel like I'm 80 years old because I still do that. Everyone else just buys directly off the store. But if that's ever happened to you, I guess they have a policy where if you don't get like a code that's supposed to come up on your receipt, a lot of people know what I'm talking about. Like a lot of games come with them, but if you don't get that code, call them right away. If you forget like I did, you're not completely out of luck. Have them, like the guy today, my boy Abu, aka Michael, came through and like looked up my transaction, and he was able to pull a code for me. And even when it got to the store, when it said invalid, like I tried it a couple times and it finally went through. But I mean, hopefully that could work for anybody. You know what I mean? And I just think it's one of those, like, I'm glad that this worked out. But before the Taken King comes out, pre-order that because you'll get the Suros shader. You'll get the, what is it? You'll get, like, the little emblem that it comes with. We're all those year one members, too, so we're all going to get, like, that exclusive stuff, which is awesome. I mean, we just got a lot of stuff coming our way. I'm super excited about it. I'm going to do, like, a one video per character, every shader that I can find in the game. And I think no one will have done that yet. I think it's like damn near impossible to have every shader. If someone out there does, you're a lucky bastard, because you've had to put up with a lot of bullshit from this special orders person right here. This guy just plays with your fucking heartstrings right here. Just fucking devastates you. But anyways, all right, this is obviously the VOG gear, so really blacked out, kind of looks actually really a lot like Revenant, minus the little yellow tinges. I'm going to throw on the Crota gear, let's see how the Crota gear looks. Hopefully we get a little bit more. I mean, doesn't look bad, has the yellow tinges. There's really only been a couple shaders that like really bring it out. I think this one, the House of Wolves one will. Obviously you can see with the boots, it's going to be all crazy. Let's see, I call this a helicopter helmet. I mean, this looks sick. I like this. This is the nasty black and yellow. I like this. I think this looks good. So this is my favorite so far. You know what? Let's go with Trials first. I think this one right there. I can already tell it's going to be black. Yep. I mean, at this point, it's like a dead orbit. It's like the unofficial dead orbit shader. Look at that. There's no yellow. This is Revenant right here. This is Revenant. Ugh, so dumb, man. This one's gonna look better. Iron Banner gear. I don't know if it's the way that the shaders are set up or the color schemes, but they typically always pull through. Yeah, like right there. I mean, you gotta extrapolate some of the yellow that's out there. I feel like that's what makes it look the best. I don't know if between this one and the House of Wolves one, that'll probably be my favorite. And last but not least, let's check out these final three. These ones actually look sick. I actually really like that. Even with this helmet, it's the Iron Banner one, but I mean, I like the black and yellow stripes. It almost reminds me of like a type of race car type thing. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I mean, I'll just throw in the Peregrine Grieve. I can't even talk right now. Let's see what they look like. Yeah, not too bad, not too good. But yeah, this is gonna be the end of the video. I just wanted to show this off on all the armor up to date right before the Taken King. That's not accounting for like all the faction gear, the Crucible or Vanguard stuff, but all the other gear is kind of unique, whereas those are kind of generic. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I'm going to be taking a slight break. I'm just not going to be on that grind as much. I'll probably just be playing strikes up until the Taken King. I am going to try playing with the auto rifle, the return of the auto rifle in the Crucible, now that they're going to be bringing out that big update here in the next couple weeks. So look for those videos going up. Other than that, I'll probably just try to do a couple videos here and there. I might do some Metal Gear Solid 5 stuff. But I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. If you guys liked the video, leave me a thumbs up. If you guys want to see something unique, just drop me a message down in the comments below. I'm going to read it because, what the hell, my channel is small as shit, so I have that much time. And, yeah, if you guys want to support me, I would really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button. So, you guys have a wonderful evening, and as always, remember to stay focused, stay humble, and stay driven. I'm out of here, guys.